Hello, this is Leonardo, and this is a small update to Incubus. And this update changes very little things, and they are targeted to make it consume less power. So in Incubus, the parts that consume most of the power is first the filter, which is all of them are analog models, so they tend to consume more power. Then the second part is the oscillator A, which is like a simplified version of Besek, which is also an analog model. And then the next is the oscillator B, and then all the other parts of the synthesizer. So as you can see here, I have my power meter, which is around 60, 70, and I have a very bass sound. So I'm using right now, actually no, I'm using the two oscillators, as you can hear, and the meter it's 70, 60, it's around that area, but I can turn it off. In the measurements, not using the power meter but using the profiler, this saves between 30 and 20% of the CPU. So now we're running only in one oscillator, and the fusion control doesn't have any effect, but we can still use the sub oscillator. Okay, the next way that you can save power is by selecting a different filter. By default, Incubus has Unstabile as filter, but it's possible to change to any of my other filters. And the one that consumes less power, it's Stabile, is this one. So this will reduce the power consumption a bit. So now we are around 50. And the one that consumes more power is Vortex. So if we use Vortex and we turn on the second oscillator, we are back to 70. Let me change filter. And we are around 50. Okay, so the other update that I made, it was, let me delete this, it was Rescomb, which now it's stereo. And I'm gonna show you a small demo just to close this video. So yeah, Rescomb is one of my favorite modules, and I see that is not widely used because there are quite a few ways of using it. So in the next demo you will see one.